Most players think stamina is about running more. Jog more, last longer. Simple, right? Wrong. Because here's the reality. Football is not a marathon. It's a war of short bursts, sudden sprints, and constant recovery. And if you train like a marathon runner, you'll always collapse like one, usually around the 60th minute. But the pros? They've unlocked something different. A method that makes them look fresh in the final minutes while everyone else is crawling. And no, it's not about jogging for miles. This is the hidden stamina trick nobody talks about. And once you understand it, you'll never train the same again. The big misconception. Here's the problem. Most players believe the key to stamina is simple. Just run more. So they put on their trainers, head to the track, and jog for 30, 40, sometimes even 60 minutes straight. And sure, they build endurance, but the wrong kind. Because here's the truth. Football is not steady. It's explosive. You sprint, you stop. You chase, you recover. You press, then you breathe. And no matter how much you jog, that will never prepare you for the chaos of a real match. That's why so many players look sharp in the first half, but by the second, their legs are gone. Their recovery is slow, and their mind clouded with fatigue. So let's make this clear. Jogging builds stamina for runners, but you're not a runner, you're a footballer, and your body needs a very different kind of training. What pros actually do? Watch any elite player closely. 90 minutes on the clock, and they're still sprinting, still pressing, still making runs behind defenders. So what's their secret? It's not endless jogging, it's not running laps until their lungs give out. They train differently, smarter. Every drill is designed to mimic the game itself, because football stamina isn't about covering distance, it's about surviving intensity. Exploding for 5 seconds, recovering in 10, then exploding again, over and over. And the way pros condition their bodies for that? It's called intermittent sprint training. This is the method that separates a tired Sunday League player from a Champions League warrior. It's not about running longer, it's about training your body to recover faster so you can go again. Why jogging fails. Science made simple. Let's get into the science, but don't worry, I'll keep it simple and practical. Understanding this is what separates average players from those who dominate until the final whistle. Aerobic versus anaerobic system. Your body runs on two main engines, the aerobic system and the anaerobic system. The aerobic system is your long-term fuel, what powers steady jogging or distance running. It keeps you moving, but at a moderate pace. The anaerobic system is your explosive engine. It fires when you sprint, change direction sharply, or press a player aggressively. Here's where most players go wrong. Jogging only trains the aerobic engine. You may be fit in a general sense, but on the pitch, you'll still gas out because football demands constant switches between the two engines. The lactate threshold. Ever feel your legs burning around the 60th minute? That's lactic acid building up. It's a byproduct of high-intensity activity, and it limits your explosive movements. Intermittent sprint training pushes back this lactate threshold, teaching your muscles to handle more intense bursts for longer periods. Think of it as training your legs to ignore the burn and keep performing when everyone else slows down. The anaerobic bank. Imagine your explosive energy is a bank account. Every sprint, every jump, every quick movement draws from it. Jogging? It barely deposits or withdraws. Intermittent sprint training? It teaches your body to withdraw explosiveness efficiently and replenish faster, so your bank is never empty when it counts. Train smarter, and your account grows while others go bankrupt. Football fit versus jogging fit. There's a huge difference between being fit for running and being fit for football. Jogging keeps you in a steady heart rate zone, zone 2 or 3, which is low to moderate intensity. Football, your heart constantly spikes into zone 4 and 5 during sprints, tackles, and quick decisions, then drops back during recovery moments. The goal of football-specific training is to teach your heart and body to handle these constant spikes without burning out. That's what football fit really means. Jogging alone never gets you there. You'll be fit, but not match ready. The method, step by step. If you want to dominate the final minutes of the game while everyone else is collapsing, this is where the transformation happens. We're not talking about generic jogging. We're talking about training that mimics the exact demands of a match. Explosive, unpredictable, and brutally effective. Step 1. Sprint intervals. Sprint intervals are the foundation. Here's how you do it. Mark 20 to 30 meters and sprint at maximum effort for 5 to 6 seconds. Then walk or lightly jog back for recovery. Repeat this for 10 to 15 rounds. But here's the secret. The intensity matters as much as the sprint itself. Your work-to-rest ratio should be precise, roughly 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. That means if you sprint for 6 seconds, recover for 12 to 18 seconds. Too short and you burn out. Too long and your body won't adapt to real match stress. Progression over 4 weeks. Week 1, 10 reps, standard pace, body weight only. Week 2, 12 to 15 reps, push intensity, still body weight. Week 3, Add a light-weighted vest or resistance bands to challenge your explosiveness. Week 4, mixed distances. Some sprints 20 meters, some 30 meters, to simulate unpredictable match bursts. This progression forces your body to adapt incrementally, so every session leaves you faster and more explosive without overtraining. Step 2, directional agility. Football isn't a straight line. Explosiveness is useless if you can't change direction quickly. Here's how to mimic real match movements. Specific drills. T-drill. Sprint forward 5 meters, side shuffle 5 meters to the right, side shuffle 10 meters to the left, backpedal 5 meters. This replicates pressing and cutting behind defenders. Box shuttle. Set up 4 cones in a square. Sprint diagonally, side shuffle, backpedal, and sprint forward. This trains lateral speed, sudden stops, and acceleration under fatigue. Zigzag cone drill. 5 to 6 cones in a zigzag pattern. Sprint between them at full speed, focusing on sharp cuts. These patterns train the combination of sprinting, agility, and rapid recovery, exactly what a pro uses to escape markers and make explosive runs. Step 3, stamina ladder. The ladder is about gradually extending your high-intensity endurance. Sample session. Set 1, 10-second sprint, 15-second sprint, 20-second sprint. Recover 3 minutes. Set 2, repeat, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Recover 3 minutes. Set 3, optional for advanced players, add 25-second sprints or shorten recovery to 2.5 minutes. The key is progressive overload. Each week, either increase sprint time, reduce rest, or add extra sets. This forces your body to handle longer bursts at game intensity without burning out. Step 4, active recovery. Recovery isn't resting. It's training your body to reset faster between bursts. Breathing technique. Use controlled breathing like the 4-7-8 method. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Do this between intervals. It's not just about oxygen. It's about calming the nervous system, clearing lactic acid, and preparing your body to explode again. Combine this with low-intensity jogging or walking. Every time you finish a sprint, actively recover. It trains your body to bounce back faster so you're ready for the next high-intensity burst. Step 5, match simulation. This is where everything comes together. You combine sprinting, agility, and recovery under realistic football pressure. Integration drills. Small-sided games. 3 versus 3 or 4 versus 4. Play short games where every possession demands sprinting, quick decision-making, and explosive movement. Rondo drill. 4 versus 1 or 5 versus 2, but with high-intensity rules. Every time you lose the ball, sprint to the end line and back. Dribble plus sprint plus pass combos. Dribble at full speed, change direction, pass to a target, then immediately sprint back. This replicates real match transitions. The goal here is twofold: build stamina and reinforce match-specific movement and decision-making under fatigue. This is the pro-level secret most players never even consider: the mistakes that kill stamina. Here's the hard truth: most players sabotage their own endurance without even realizing it. You can do all the sprints, all the agility drills, and still run out of gas by the 60th minute, not because you lack talent, but because of avoidable mistakes. Ignoring recovery training. Hard is only one piece of the stamina puzzle. Recovery is where your body actually grows stronger and more explosive. Skip this and everything else falls apart. Sleep and stamina. Sleep isn't optional, it's non-negotiable. During deep sleep, your muscles repair micro tears from training, lactic acid clears out, and your energy systems recharge. Without enough sleep, your body literally can't handle repeated high-intensity efforts. Here's a pro example. Cristiano Ronaldo reportedly sleeps 8 to 9 hours per night, and he also takes short naps during the day. That's part of why he can recover faster and still dominate matches late into the season. Think about it. You can sprint 100 meters perfectly today, but if you go into tomorrow's session fatigued, your performance tanks and your risk of injury skyrockets. Recovery isn't laziness, it's smart training. Hydration and fuel. Stamina isn't just muscles and lungs, it's fuel. If you neglect hydration and nutrition, your energy tank runs dry faster than you can sprint. Pre-game fuel. Eat complex carbs 2 to 3 hours before training or a match. This gives your body slow-burning energy for sustained intensity. Include a moderate amount of protein for muscle support and repair. During training, drink water regularly. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Electrolytes matter. Sodium, potassium, and magnesium help your muscles contract and recover efficiently. Post-session recovery. Rehydrate with fluids and electrolytes. Eat a recovery meal within 30 to 60 minutes. Protein plus carbs is ideal. This replenishes glycogen and repairs muscles so your anaerobic bank is ready for the next session. Neglecting these basics is a silent stamina killer. You could be doing everything else perfectly, but without sleep, hydration, and proper fueling, your body will hit the wall, every time. The Pro's Secret Recovery Toolkit. If mistakes like ignoring recovery are silently killing your stamina, then the pros have a solution: a recovery toolkit designed to keep them explosive, sharp, and fresh throughout a match. And here's the kicker: most players don't even think about it, which is why they fade, while elite players dominate until the final whistle. Active recovery pros know that recovery doesn't mean lying on the couch. It means moving smart. After a high-intensity session, light jogging or cycling for 5 to 10 minutes helps flush out lactic acid. Dynamic stretching keeps muscles long, supple, and ready for the next sprint. This is exactly why players like Kylian Mbappe can sprint full out in consecutive games. Their muscles don't stiffen, they reset. Contrast therapy, hot and cold. Ever heard of ice baths? Elite players pair them with heat therapy for maximum recovery. Cold immersion. 5 to 10 minutes in an ice bath reduces inflammation and helps your muscles recover faster. Heat therapy. A sauna or warm shower afterward relaxes tight muscles and improves blood flow. This combination accelerates recovery and keeps energy systems primed for high-intensity performance. Foam rolling and self-massage. Tight muscles aren't just uncomfortable, they limit explosive power. Foam rolling loosens up calves, quads, and hamstrings. Use trigger point therapy or massage sticks on sore spots. Top athletes spend 15 to 20 minutes daily on this, and the results are immediate: faster sprints, sharper changes of direction, and reduced risk of injury. Sleep optimization. We mentioned sleep before, but pros take it a step further. Consistent schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Pre-sleep ritual. Light stretching, cold shower, or meditation to prime deep sleep. Environment. Dark, quiet, and cool rooms enhance quality rest. This isn't optional, this is the non-negotiable foundation of stamina. Without it, all your sprinting and agility work underperforms. Nutrition for recovery. Recovery is also fuel. Protein builds and repairs muscle. Whey or lean meats post-session are standard. Carbs. Replenish glycogen for energy on your next match or training session. Electrolytes and micronutrients. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, and vitamins support muscle contraction and nervous system function. Even small tweaks here make a huge difference. The difference between fading in the 70th minute and dominating until the final whistle often comes down to how you recover. Mindset recovery. Finally, pros recover mentally too. They visualize game situations, practice controlled breathing, or meditate for focus. Football is as much mental as physical. Being alert, calm, and ready lets you exploit tired opponents while others crumble. Follow these principles consistently, and suddenly your stamina isn't just about physical endurance. It's about complete, pro-level readiness. The smart secret of the pros. Here's the part most players never understand. It's not just about going harder. It's about balancing intensity with recovery. Elite players push themselves to the limit in training, but they also know when to stop. Why? Because stamina doesn't grow when you're running. It grows when your body recovers from the stress. That's why pros use short, high-intensity bursts instead of endless grind sessions. They get maximum results in minimum time. Think about it. 15 minutes of smart, brutal sprint drills will build more match stamina than an hour of steady jogging. And the secret sauce? They always finish training feeling challenged, but never completely destroyed. That's how they can train again tomorrow. That's how they stack progress, day after day, without burning out. Train smart, push hard, recover right. That's the pro formula, the payoff. So here's the truth. If you train like this, short, sharp, game-real bursts, everything changes. You stop gasping for air in the 60th minute. You stop hiding from the ball when your legs feel heavy. Instead, you're the one still running, still pressing, still creating when everyone else is dying. And that's when coaches notice. That's when teammates start relying on you. That's when defenders break and you keep going. Because stamina isn't just about lungs and legs. It's about confidence. It's knowing that no matter how fast, how strong, how skilled your opponent is, you'll still be standing when they're out of breath. Train smarter, recover better, build the kind of engine that never quits. And when the final whistle blows, you won't just have survived the game, you'll have dominated it.